when coming here, I was deciding between Newcastle and Southern Cross.
Yep.
And the biggest thing with me with Southern Cross is that it's really important for my major,
Yep.
which is environmental sciences. And I actually met with Karen. She came to my school, and she was just very welcoming and very just, I don't know, like, she just made me want to come here, and she was just very kind and very bubbly and very happy, and she just made me excited to come, and that was before I even decided to come.
Yeah.
But yeah, and yeah.
And then talk about like the couple weeks before you came.
So, like, before I decided to come?
Yeah, or
okay.
what you were just telling me about.
Okay.
Like, just tell that story.
Okay, well, back in October, I had missed out on a job application or a job opportunity just by a couple hours to work through the national parks, which is what I want to do with my life. And it was funny, the morning after I missed out on the opportunity, I got an email to study abroad through Southern Cross, and it was just kind of, I saw that and I was like, you know what, let's go to Australia. Let's study abroad, and I'm definitely glad I came here, and it's definitely broadened my perspectives on, like, my life, and especially what I want to do with my life. Yeah.
What did you think of, like, the classes and the teachers and stuff here?
The classes, it's definitely a lot easier than it was back home. Back home it's a little bit more demanding, but it's still pretty hard here. I didn't take as many classes. I didn't take as many classes. I only took about one class from a major, but the rest of them were just kind of easy studies. And my favorite class was the coastal marine, just because I like the beach, I love the ocean, and especially because it pertains to my major.
Yeah.
I was able to connect with it.
Yeah. Did you go on any of, like, the school trips here? Like, did you go to Fraser or anything like that?
Yeah, for spring break, I know I was deciding between the Outback and Fraser, and I actually had a friend who studied abroad here from my same school, and she did the Fraser. And I was leaning more towards that one just because, like, Lismore, I mean, we're about an hour away from the beach, but being back home, I'm only about 15 minutes, and I don't like being an hour away.
Yeah.
So definitely spending a couple days or, like, a good solid 5 days at the beach was really nice.
Yeah.
A lot of fun.
What was your favorite thing you did the whole time while you were here, would you say?
I'm dreading this question. Probably my favorite thing was when me and a bunch of friends went up north to Cairns, and we saw the Great Barrier Reef and spent a couple days up there. And I just really liked the atmosphere. It was very beachy, very relaxing, very calm, and just kind of like go with the flow.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Yeah.
Nice little break.
Yeah. What else? Oh, can you talk about the social sports a little bit? Like, say which social sports you did and talk about those.
So for social sports, me and my group of friends, we played soccer, touch, and beach volleyball, and it was fun because the first time I played touch, I actually thought it was touch like American football. So it was a little culture shock when it wasn't that, and I didn't know any of the rules or how to play it. I just kind of ran around and let the people toss the ball at me, but it was definitely fun. By the end of the session, I knew how to play, I knew some of the rules. Still don't know what's going on, but
yeah.
Probably my favorite though was beach volleyball because I played volleyball in high school, and it was just a nice little familiar thing to do. And it was fun, like all the sports we played, it was me and the same group of friends. And we actually won social soccer, which was really cool.
Oh, sweet. What did you guys get this year? Did you get something
towels.
at the present? Oh, towels.
Yeah.
When I was here, I won in, I think it was volleyball and netball.
Yeah.
And we got 2 backpacks. I'm like, well, I don't need 2 backpacks. Like they said Southern Cross on them.
Just get one.
Yeah, right? Okay. What about, like, events on college?
Events on college, we went to all of the different, or I went to all the different, like little night events that we had up like Orion. Those were fun, like the little dinner nights and stuff. And the sausage sizzles. Probably my favorite night down here was, I really like Jimmy Fallon night, even though there wasn't a lot of people there. It was just fun to participate in all the different games, and but we try to go as many events as possible. But sometimes, like, I know when was it the ball? We were actually in Sydney, and I was kind of bummed we missed out on that, but I heard it was a lot of fun.
Which cities did you travel to while you were here?
While we were here, let's see, we did Cairns, Sydney, and I think, where else did we go? I think those are the two biggest ones I went to just because I spent a lot of time here and my classes were a little bit more demanding than other people had. I know my friends, they were able to go to Melbourne, and New Zealand, and Thailand. Actually, I have friends in Thailand right now. But with me, I'm finals.
Yes. How many units do you have?
I took 4 units.
4 units.
Yeah.
Does it count as just a pass-fail for you, or do you
No,
get...
I actually have to get a grade.
You get graded.
Yeah.
Which school are you from again?
CLU.
CLU. Is it with all CLU students that it's graded? Yeah.
Well, it's like for CLU students, if we wanted to count towards like our main requirements, we have to get a grade for it. If you're just taking the class to take the class, then
Yeah.
pass fail.
Okay. What else do I have to ask you? Did you, or what about Liz? Can you just talk about Lismore, like in general?
Lismore, it's a very interesting place. It's definitely one of a kind. The people are very interesting. I like how kind of close knit and small it is, and definitely like when we were traveling, I definitely look forward to coming back.
Yeah.
I miss its little weirdness and its little bubble, but it's definitely different than home. But I enjoyed it a lot. Maybe I wouldn't necessarily come back to live here, but I'd definitely come back to visit.
Did you stay in contact with people from home a lot,
Yeah.
or?
Actually, when I came over here, I had a boyfriend, but sadly that didn't end well. But I'm okay with that. But I stayed in contact with my mom and my sister a lot, just because I have a close knit relationship with them. Sadly, I actually don't want to go back home. Like I miss them, but I don't want to go back home.
Right.
But I mean, other than that, like I talk to people here and there, but the biggest people I talk to are my mom and my sister.
Yeah. What do you think of Vegemite?
Huh?
What do you think of Vegemite?
Try it. Maybe I did it wrong, but it was just kind of.
That's so good. What were there any like favorite foods or anything really different like that you liked?
So far, I mean, we did all the obviously like those like typical Australian foods like the Tim Tams, the Vegemite, and all that stuff. But I mean, so far, the food here is kind of similar back home.
Yeah.
So I mean, back home I eat a lot of like produce and health food. So like here it's kind of just a little bit more expensive, but I do the same.
Yeah.
But
Cool.
definitely thinking about coming back for grad school. Don't want to leave, so but I have to leave, so I'll come back.
Yeah. For grad school, you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you do it in Lismore?
No, the program I'm looking for it's actually through Southern Cross, but on Coffs Harbor.
Yep.
It's like the Marine Science Management.
Oh,
I think is
cool.
what it's called.
Yeah. So you come back. Do you think you'd ever live in Australia, like long term?
I would love to. I definitely want to come back. If long term, short term, I mean, I'm happy with whatever as long as I get to come back.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.